All right, chapter 24, section 3, tank semi-trailers. The M131A5C, the tank semi-trailer, you the carry of the transfer of fuel, serve the container with the refuel ground vehicle. The description used to explain with the following paragraphs. Description of the vehicle with the shown figure 2410 on the page 2411, the page 2411, the page 2411, the 12-ton four-wheel 5,000 gallon tank semi-trailer with a normally tow with a 5-ton 6x6 tractor truck. It has the fifth wheel with a semi-trailer about 31 feet long, 8 feet wide, 9 feet high. The tag manual 92330 272 14B have the details on the tank semi-trailer with the component of the vehicle with the discussed below. Tank body equipment, each tank body of the mill 131A5C, the made with stainless steel divided into the 2 5-gallon gallon compartments. Each compartment has a 20-inch manhole cover the cover the valve with the shown figure 2412, to page 2411. Top of the tank body has a steel grate. The personal do not slip the walk on the way where the walkway reach the ladder rear of the vehicle to give the access to the manhole and equipment. This cabinet so this is mounted on each side of the tank vehicle. The cabinet hold with the semi-trailer discharge hold loading of the component system located with the roadside equipment. The cabinet shown figure 2413, page 2412. Figure 2414, page 2413 shows system components located with the curbside of the equipment. The hose compartment mounted with the tank body above the roadside equipment. The cabinet shown figure 2410, page 2411. Hose compartment horizontally divided in 3 tubes, which hold with the 15 lengths of the suction hose and gauge stick. Auxiliary engine and pump assembly. The auxiliary engine pump assembly located with the curbside of the cabinet shown figure 2414, page 2413. You put the pump of the product into and out of the compartments. Assembly with the 2-cylinder 4-cycle horizontally above the air-cooled engine cell priming 255-gallon central fecal pump. The pump is directly with the engine through a shaft mounted with unbearing of the engine pump that's separated by a firewall filter separator mounted with the right side of the tank body. The M131A5C tank semi-trailer has 15 elements, 5 canister units of 15 no-go fuses mounted with the canister elements, filters and operators, separators, operating pressure 65 psi with a capacity of 300 gallons per minute. Dispensing hose and reel. The M131A5C semi-truck trailer 2.5-inch, 1.5-inch dispensing hose reel. Both reels are stored with the roadside equipment cabinet. 2.5-inch dispensing hose reel holds 50-foot section of 2.5-inch dispensing hose. The hose with a 2.5-inch nozzle discharge capacity of 225 gallons per minute. The 1.5-inch dispensing hose holds 50-foot section at 1.5-inch dispensing hose. The hose 1.5-inch nozzle uses a lower rate discharge of 0 to 55 gallons per minute. So for the curbside 131A5C and then roadside in front of the M131AC5 tank semi-trailer, manhole filler covered walkway and tank. Shows the roadside equipment cabinet, semi-trailer, exhaust, fire extinguisher, central figure pump discharge line, pump suction line, fuel tank, sediment bowl, battery lead, firewall panels, engine, spark plug, cable breather. Curbside equipment cabinet, M131A5C semi-trailer. Alright, use the semi-trailer that can travel the gross strength with a reduced payload with a 33,000 gallon with a 1,650 gallon within each tank with a compartment and can fill an empty 3,000, 10,000, 50,000 gallons collapsible tank of the vehicle can train for the product to receive the from fuel supply system, fuel system supply point. Also, semi-trailer can be used with a one-port refueling aircraft that can take with the fuel rate of the 225 gallons. Chapter 16 has more information on the M131A5C tank semi-trailer and aircraft refueling. M967 tank semi-trailer shown figure 2415, page 2414, 2416, 2414, bulk hauler self-loaded with unloading capacity. Signed General Highway Limited cross-country use as 5,000 gallon capacity tank. Semi-trailer can be transported by a C-130 aircraft designed to be towed by a 5-ton 6x6 tractor truck by a similar vehicle equipped with the fifth wheel. The M961A version of the semi-trailer is equipped with a hose that trough covered from rear drains and tachometer lead assembly. Detailed information semi-trailer found with the TM922303561NP. Show loading, ground boarding, batteries, pump, engine compartment, engine fuel tank, emergency valve shut-off locations. Loading, gear, grounding bar, toolbox, manifold assembly, hose trough. Alright, description of the stainless steel body of the M967 that consists of the 5,000 gallon fuel compartment, the compartment over the container with a pressure vacuum vent, the manhole blocking the fuel delivery system out with the side of the vehicle, with the curbside vehicle, with the repair with the engine compartment, with the pump and engine fuel tank, loading, landing gear crank with all the hose, trough of the emergency shut-off valve on the roadside of the vehicles are hose with the trough of the brown board, fuel box, toolbox, pipe assembly, control panel, and portable grounding rod. Use the M967 and semi-trailer for the bulk delivery fuel, but it does not have the dispensing capability of the M969 or the M970 for the four-cylinder, four-cycle auxiliary engine pumping system that can deliver the bulk fuel at the rate of up to 600 gallons per minute and self-load at a rate of about 300 gallons per minute. The M969 as shown in figure 2417, on page 2418, page 2416, fuel dispensing semi-trailer also have the same bulk delivery self-loading capacity of the M967. Also have the 5,000 gallon capacity tank and can be towed and transported in the same way the M967 tank semi-trailer. Filter separator, battery, pumping, engine compartment, engine fuel tank, emergency shut-off of the M969 tank semi-trailer. Grounding bar, toolbox, piping assembly, hose, reel cabinet, hose, trough, then roadside M969 semi-trailer. Alright, description. The tank body with auxiliary engine for the pump is somewhat identical to the M969 and 69.7 the M969A1 version of the semi-trailer equipped with the hose, the trough, the cover control panel with the rear ladder for the front and rear to drain with the tachometer lead. Is some of the additional difference found with the M969A1 model. The elastometric type drive coupling between the fuel dispensing pump with the engine assembly with the new axle bogie with the braking system. The vehicle's components are discussed below. The tank body equipment of the M969 has the same equipment included with the M967 and also have the equipment even the automotive refueling limited aircraft equipment. The equipment is mounted on the side of the vehicle with the filter separated with the pump with the same assembly is shown in figure 2419, page 2417. The engine fuel tank with the landing gear crank with the engine shut-off, emergency shut-off valve with the hose trough with the battery compartment of the two batteries located on the curb side of the M969 hose trough with the portable ground rod with the control of the panel with the manifold valve with the hose reel cabinet shown in figure 2420 and page 2418 are on the roadside of the vehicle. Filter separator rate with the 300 gallons per minute, 15 psi with the filtering stage of the first stage of the 15, the filter elements remove the solid particle columns of the wing of water in the fuel. Second stage of the 5 canisters separate the water with the fuel and let it in the drain into the filter separator some. Finally, the 15 no-go and no-go fuse the act as they save the device to shut off the fuel with the flow from other stages, allowing the water to exceed the safe level of 3 of the fuses in each of the drain. Each second stage elements from other parts of the filter separate include the automatic drain valve, the manual drain valve, the pressure gauge, water and filter submerged with a certain level of the water is removed. The automatic drain valve of the valve is operated with a float which arrives at the water, sinks in the fuel, water in with the filter, some of the float rise at a certain level of the valve, open the drain valve with assembly, allowing the pump pressure to be applied with the diaphragm valve. The opening of the diaphragm valve covers the automatic drain valve and open, allowing the water to drain as water being drained with the full flow is continuing with the water into the sump drain. Faster, the automatic drain valve can carry it away with the filter elements fail with the go, no, fuel stop, fuel flow. The pressure gauge is located with the instrument panel in the roadside of the equipment cabinet and show the absent amount of the restriction filter separator. Meters, 2 100 gallon per minute meters are located with the roadside of the cabinet. M969 tank trailer. The reset of the meter to 0. The operator moves for the end with the turn of the clock wire of the reset meter. The reset of the knob on the side of the meter. The meters may be used to measure the fuel during fueling and defueling operation. Dispensing hose of the M969 tank semi-trailer 3 dispensing hose. Assembly 3 14-foot sections of 4-inch suction hose that is stored in the trough of the outside of the vehicle. This assembly of the bulk delivery rate with up to 600 gallons per minute, self-load rate of 300 gallon minutes. The other two hose assemblies are located in the hose reel compartment. Each of the assembly has a meter hose reel with electrical rewind 550 feet with 1 1/4 inch hose and a dispensing nozzle. Indicator restriction indicator, air cleaner, fuel tank, oil dip scan, engine pump, 12-inch battery, 12-volt batteries. Front cover the meter reset knob, rear meter reset knob, hole rewind crank valve, hole rewind button, static reel, hose reel lock, reel hose reel valve, hose reel rewind, hose relock, front hose reel. Alright, that's the figure 2420. Here's the hose reel cabinet of the M969 tank trailer. The M969 tank semi-trailer used primarily for the bulk fuel delivery, may also be used for the limited aircraft refueling. See Chapter 16 for more information. The M970 shown figure 20, figure 20, 21, 20, 24, 19, page 24, 22, page 24, 19 is specifically designed to refuel aircraft. The description used are discussed below. Fire extinguisher, hose, trough, filter, separator, batteries, pump, engine compartment, engine fuel tank, landing gear control, emergency valve, shut-off location. It's the M970 tanker trailer, landing gear, grounding board, toolbox, recycling, fitting, manifold, assembly, hose reel, portable ground rod. Alright, the M970 tank semi-trailer with a 300 gallon per minute bulk delivery capability, self-load capability. Same with the 50,000 gallon capacity of the M967 and the M969 had to be towed with the transport in the same way as the M967 and the M969 semi-trailer. The M970 has a 3-inch high pressure central fuel pump recirculating system, and the M970A1 version of the semi-trailer is equipped with a hose, the trough, the cover, the panel, the cover, the rear ladder over the front, with the rear drain, with the tackle means lead assembly. Tank body and equipment addition with the equipment of the M967 and the M970 have the special berth with equipment required overwing of the underwing aircraft refueling. The equipment is mounted on the side of the equipment. Vehicle filter ship with the pump of the engine compartment, the engine fuel tank, landing gear, crank, and emergency shut off of the hose trough of the battery compartment of the two batteries or curbside of the vehicle with the trough, the trough, the portable ground rod with the ground board. Toolbox piping and some of the control panel with the manifold valve with the hose reel cabinet shown figure 2413, 24, page 24 on 21. Are on the roadside of the vehicle. Filter separator, M970, same filter separator, the M969. Have the pressure differential gauge mounted with the control panel with the roadside equipment panel with a meter. M970 tank semi-trailer that has one 300 gallon per minute fuel metering meter located in the hose reel cabinet and meter services all three dispensing assembly. Sensing hose assemblies. There are three dispensing hose assemblies in the M970 tank and semi-trailer. One is made up of three 14-foot sections for a 4-inch suction hose stored in the hose trough of the vehicle. The other is two assemblies located in the roadside equipment cabinet. One assembly for the underwing refueling. The other include the 50-foot, 2.5-inch hose with the electrical reel wind, Deadman control D1 nozzle, overwing reel fuel assembly with a 50-foot, 1.5-inch hose and overwing dispensing nozzle hose reel with electrical rewind. Alright, show the cabinet door, valve P, meter, reset knob, breaker, interlock valve, dead man control hose, reel, 2.5-inch reel, hose reel lock, dead man's S control, dead man release plunger, hose reel rewind, crank hose reel lock, 1.5-inch hose. Then meter inlet gauge, 0 to 80 psi, hose reel rewind buttons. Alright, the M970 used chiefly for the underwing, overwing aircraft refueling the recirculating system facilitates fuel sampling, allow with complete the recirculating of the fuel to remove the condensation contamination. The M1062 with shown the figure 20, figure 2424 on page 25 and 2425 pages 2422 is a bulk fuel semi-trailer designed to receive the transport discharge bulk on the improved road. The description you discussed below. Show for the curbside M1062 semi-trailer. The M106 tank semi-trailer roadside view. Alright, description. M1062 has loading capacity of 300 gallons per minute external with a pump with a signal compartment with a capacity of 7,500 gallon plus 3% expansion space and weighs 11,566 pounds with an empty of about 65,560 pounds. Full weight vary depending on the product being hauled. Entire vehicle is about 34 foot long, 8 feet wide, 8 feet 9 inches high. Designed to be towed with the M915 M915A1 tractor equipped with the fifth wheel. Tank body equipment, stainless tank body with the M1062 tanker semi-trailer is constructed with a 7,500 gallon compartment and 7 baffles. Fuel handling equipment includes all necessary piping, fitting hosing valves, handling from the fuel from the curbside forward with the rear wheel is spare tire carrier, landing gear, hose trough with the upper fifth wheel plate as front. The M106 bulk fuel is a liner. It can be loaded with using external 300 gallon per minute pump. The semi-trailer has no onboard filter separator on the pump. The retail issue. Alright, a vapor recovery kit system is shown in figure 24, 26, page 24, 24 can be installed on all models of the tank semi-trailer that requires certain ecological area system allow the fuel depot to collect and recover the vapors gas that are present during the loading operation. Vapors can also be recycled back into the semi-trailer through the recovery system during a loading operation system because they have the vapor tight line running through them. They steel hooded over the emergency vent valve directly behind the manhole cover the rear of the tank. The roll over the rail of the roadside of the semi-trailer is used to depart with the line. The adapter of the end of the line is compatible with the 4-inch quick disconnect vapor recovery connections. Majority of the fuel depots. Alright, so the vapor recovery hood vent and the attached vapor hose vapor recovery piping, vapor recovery hose furnished storage facility. Section 4, other consideration of the tank vehicles. Testing.